ZOGREO. Yeah. ZOGREO is a Greek name. To ZOGREO means that you are capturing men alive. Luke chapter 5 verse 9 on the screen. 1 to go. Catch men, capture men alive. So that's the word ZOGREO. From now you start capturing men. Yeah, start capturing men. Yes. Now you discover that first thing, Jesus did not change the profession of Peter. He added to it. He didn't say from now on, stop catching fish. Oh, I thought I'm preaching. Yeah. For the fact that you have desire for ministry doesn't mean you should now leave your intelligence at home. Intelligence at home. Doesn't mean you have to resign. Oh Lord, my God, I want to capture men. Yes. Yes. With your business, I will now make you a capturer of men. I am changing, I'm adding something to I'm adding value to you. Because the catching of fish, you will not give account of it when you die. The catching of fish is only relevant here. And it is very important for the capturing of men. It was the boat of Peter that Jesus used to preach. Yeah, it was his boat. So it is very important to be catching fish. One of the most dangerous person to use for ministry is somebody who has never worked before. Nobody should join full time if you have never worked secularly before. Because you don't understand how to catch fish. You can never understand how to catch men. Jesus never discussed things with people who are not catching fish. All the people he called, except one, had profession. Except one. And that one showed Jesus shaggy. There was no record of what Judas ever done. ZOGREO, this end time, territory takers are first fish catchers before they start catching men. Oh yes. Oh yes. All this type of thing. I feel the call of God on my life, so I'm just coming. Let me come to your church. Enthronement. I want to be enthroned. You want to be enthroned. What have you done before? What have you done before? Do you know? Men, people are not easy to control compared to fish. So if you have not been able to handle fish, how will you handle men? So do you see why people resign? People stop doing things. Hey, man, this department you have given to me, I don't like the way they say these people are doing. You have not had the experience of how fishes behave. Wow. Yes. He called them. Matthew was doing something, and he picked him. He said, "Follow me." Yeah. This guy was doing something. Oh yeah, come. Use your expertise. You can never take over something when you don't have an expertise. Something. You must have something. You must have the basis. God is looking for men who will catch men, but they must have first understood the strategy of catching fish. Because God used the natural to explain the supernatural. Oh yes. The management of fish is a little bit similar to management of men, but because the management of men is supernatural, you must first of all understand the natural before you understand the super that is added to the natural. So if you don't get it, that's why you give a lot of problem, because you see, you don't understand even the natural. So when we are explaining the supernatural, you are out. I don't know what I'm preaching. Oh yeah. So to capture men, we are going to start churches. We're going to start in different towns, different cities. But it's going to be done by those who have mastered the art of catching fish first. Oh yeah. When your pastor talks to you and you get angry, first is because you have never walked under a boss before. So nobody can correct you, right? Nobody can talk to you. It's because nobody. Yeah. You know, sometimes when somebody corrects you, when an authority corrects you, then you look back and say, this is a man of God correcting me. I was also under a boss that I don't even know his God. For the sake of salary, I say yes, sir. How about for the sake of eternal? Somebody talk to me. How about for the sake? Oh yes. So at any time you see somebody who is stubborn, nobody can talk to me. Me, I'm moving. You should know that person has never caught fish before. Yeah, but it's not, never doesn't understand, and there is no way you can add this glorious title of catching men to someone who has never caught fish. There's no foundation. There's no foundation to lay it. That's why Jesus would have just called Peter when he saw him toiling. When he saw him toiling, he caught nothing. Doing business is not working. He would have just said, Peter, just come and try ministry. He said, no, we must make it work first. So you see, you are not doing ministry because you fail. He said, let down. Do it. So when you now have enough harvest, I will now see your heart. Wow. Yes. Wow. When you are rich enough, I will see your heart. You know, some people, you will never know their heart until they prosper. Oh yes. So that's why you see, when you come to church, you see somebody singing. Oh, it is, watch very well. It is not the art of worship. It's because of a need.
Oh, my God.
It's the need. We have to wait and pray for you for that need to be met. If after the need is met, you can still do like Peter and still come to the master. I have a net breaking miracle, but here I am. Here I am. Send me. Here I am. Let me do something more. My business is working, but here I am. Things are working for me, but here I am. I have children, but here I am. I have everything working for me, but still here. Here I am. I'm rich, but here I am. I'm prospered, but here I am. I'm beautiful.
Here I am.
Because some of us are so, as people give us a little compliment. Oh, you're looking nice. It entered our head. And then suddenly, God becomes the secondary. But the guy, after prospering, he didn't even see the money as anything. There was no record that Peter went to sell those fish. He left all. He left all. But for him to return fishing after he disappointed Jesus was a sign that that miracle was managed by Peter and associates. So he left it and following Jesus, but he left things in place, structure and system to manage the fund, because you will need the fund for catching men. We use fish to catch men.
Yes, sir.
And he became a mentor, mentoring people who didn't know anything about fish. When the guy was going, he went with Matthew. Matthew, who only did issue with money. The Bible said, and they followed him. So skillful. I came here to prophesy. Every fish catcher, you are going to experience a net-breaking miracle. And when you experience it, remember, the higher ground is to catch men. The higher place, the next important place for you is what next? What next is to catch men. To catch men. To catch men. If you are a fish catcher and you are not catching men, my dear, you have not started. You are at the lowest level. Lowest level. Because when we die and appear before God, you will not stand and say, praise God, I am the manager of this thing. No. I made you, I allowed you to become the manager so that you can catch men. I allowed you to break forth. Stephen, I allowed you. I'm telling you, there is nothing you have. Nothing you have. That's what the Bible says. Every good and perfect gift, they come from above. No variableness, no shadow of turning. Every gift, including your beauty, including your intelligence, including everything, I'm telling you. And the reason is to do something for God. The reason is to work for God. The reason is it's not all of us that will be behind the pulpit. But we must still also catch men. We must be part of it. We must be part of catching men, no matter what. Lord, I thank you for my fish. But Lord, I'm looking forward for that glorious opportunity to catch men. Glorious privilege to catch men. So when pastor said, I want you to join this place, it's not disturbing your life. It's just saying you have been catching fish. Catch men. ZOGREO. I will say ZOGREO. I want you to shake before you take your seat. Shake your neighbor and say ZOGREO. Capture men alive.